Live.
Starting the stream
Yeah,
and
we're
going
live.
live.
We're live.
Mahjong.
Screen notification.
Cringe.
Wind Waker. Yeah, but yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
And then, you know, Friday I'm going to be playing New Vegas. Which is very exciting for me.
And trans, apparently.
Very trans for me.
Yeah.
Finally playing the trans game of the century. Doesn't get more trans than Fallout New Vegas for some reason.
I don't know what it is.
Have to remember that the controls are different on my Wii U controller.
Oh yeah, it's the Wii U controller, so you have to kind of adjust back to using the Wii U as opposed to the PlayStation 3.
Yeah. What were we doing? We were leaving.
Yeah, you
we were
just
leaving. We did the temple.
Medley has been.
We're going here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time to make
Medley's...
some wind, baby.
Yeah, it's time to get wakey.
Wakey. We
have such a way with words.
I don't know if you have chat open, but we already got.
I gotta go get chat open.
That's all good. It's all good. But welcome back, everybody, to more Wind Waker. Grandma.
Got ran over by a reindeer coming home from our house.
Where's Grandma?
Christmas Eve.
This Grandma? It's Grandma. All right, we'll go say hi to Grandma. What did we miss?
Some wind, baby.
What did you miss since last?
Medley has been sealed away in.
Yes. We did the Medley thing.
Yeah. We are on our way to find, I believe, the Sage of Wind.
Mm-hmm.
We have boots. We have arrows. We have music. Who could ask for anything more?
Oh yeah. We got a sweet sword. We exchanged our bird girlfriend for a cool upgraded sword.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of people that collect swords also exchange like romance for weapons too. So it's pretty it's pretty thematically in line.
As someone who has 3 swords in her room.
As someone who's done HEMA, though, let me tell you.
Yeah.
That shit works you out pretty nice, actually.
I want to learn a sword martial art.
Yeah, pay $500 to do longsword and get your ass kicked. That's fun.
Yeah. But yeah,
you can rent gear and stuff.
But yeah, I'd love to learn swordsmanship. Cause listen, happy lesbian week of visibility, everyone. Speaking of lesbian week of visibility, I think I should have a sword.
I kind of agree.
Can I jump over this dock? Can I do some hardcore parkour with the boat? No.
No, you just got dock blocked.
Gordmanship?
Gordmanship.
That's good. That's good.
So true.
No,
but yeah. I actually did train with a longsword for a quarter.
Changed how much this cost has been brought down into the double digits again.
Oh, you rescued it from 6,000.
Let's go.
That's the most social experiment ass redeem I've ever seen in my life.
Isn't it good?
I love it. Yeah. Some people might think that's an insult. I don't blame them, but I sincerely.
Grandma.
Grandma.
Oh, Broccoli Arrow, don't go. Don't leave your poor old grandma all alone.
Why don't you just wake her up?
Immediately back to
6,001. That's fucked up.
Grandma, give me some soup. Grandma,
I love that you made it 6,001 as if you had to overcome the previous price.
Yes, it's like the price is right.
Yeah, like that was a little too low actually. Now that I think about it.
Grandma's not feeling the best. Fuck these plants. Grandma probably spent years tending to that garden.
Well, I mean, it keeps coming back every time you cut it up, so she apparently has no. There's no limit to Grandma's green thumb.
You in what channel points? What's over here?
Hot.
That it?
Hey, You know, it's kind of funny. Pot's another word for weed.
Ha ha ha.
7 days ago, it was 420.
Haha. Yeah, our last Wind Waker stream was 420.
Yeah, it was. I
Ah!
like making.
I'm getting Bream attacked! Bream attack is also really funny.
Yeah.
Very proud of that one. How do I get to that head? Because we can lift up the heads now.
So ahead. I think maybe you go around the top or something.
Probably.
There's dangerous boys on this here island.
Yeah, when did these guys start popping up? I don't remember them
Oh my
being, like,
God.
native. They're an invasive species.
I think Hernando's brought in some species he should not have.
Oh, that's no good.
Yes, head. Wahoo! Yippee! Yahoo! Yeah.
What is the song? Up,
Dun,
left,
dun, dun.
right. Does that work? I haven't tested that redeem. I haven't tested the Nico Nico redeem in a long time.
I do.
Let me double check.
What does Nico Nico mode do? I don't see anything different on the stream
It
right
did
now.
not work, but it's okay. I can manually redeem it. There's Nico Nico mode. It should be test.
What's Nico Nico mode?
Is it working?
I don't know. I
Hello?
don't Nico Nico know.
Hello? Spamming text? Oh, there it is.
Whoa.
Nico Nico mode makes text scroll across the screen like in Nico Nico Doga.
Oh, I see. I understand.
Yeah, there we go. It's working now. Among Us. Yeah, yeah. It's honestly, not gonna lie, this redeem took so much time to implement, and the payoff sucks. Because I had to
I don't
actually
even know
like,
how you implemented it.
it's like a shit ton of code to get the text to do that.
Oh, do you have a bunch of texts on like vertical lines that are scrolling, and then you basically read chat into the like a file that goes into the text in
Nope.
OBS?
Nope. It's
Oh,
all it's all just like text manipulation within OBS.
that sounds horrifying.
It took me hours. It took hours, Gord.
Honest
And it
hours.
doesn't
I
even
think if you made it
didn't
a
even work
little
as well as I
slower-
want it to.
I think if it was a little slower and bigger, that might pay off more.
I think I can change that right now. Hold on.
Oh, I mean, you don't have to do that right now.
Hold on. It's okay. Hold on. Hold on. Cruise.
That's just my personal take. It's not a
Please.
definitive
Hold
recommendation
on,
no
hold on.
matter what.
Oh, the
Yeah, you
custom
gotta put down
CSS isn't
the-
a text file.
Oh, okay. Well, then well, then there's a speed variable. That's something for later.
Yeah, that's something to do later. But yeah, it's custom CSX coding that allows me to do that.
That's so true.
And it took hours to get it to work, and it doesn't even work as well as I want it to. There are sharks. There are sharks around us. But yeah, it just changes text box formatting in some fucked up ways that like you're not supposed to be able to do. Oh no. Rest in peace, Gord.
What do you mean rest in peace? Ah, wait. Oh. You know, it's not so bad being incorporeal. Just every now and then you gotta look down at the world and piss on it.
Yeah.
That's where rain comes from.
That's where rain comes from, pissing from incorporeal beings.
Welcome to EBDB.
Welcome to EBD.
Welcome to EBDB.
I need the Halo announcer to go EBDB.
You can hit
I
him
know
up
he's on
Fiverr.
Cameo. I know he's on Cameo.
Yeah, he's on Cameo, not Fiverr, my bad. But yeah.
Yeah.
You could just do that.
You can just do that. Population, everything I dislike gets sent to EBDB.
EBDB is my new backrooms like subsection that I'm writing in the
Yeah.
SCP wiki. So you all better step off that, by the way.
I just noticed how nice the skybox looks.
Yeah, that does not mess around. Look at that
It's actually really
pretty
pretty for like
sky.
I know this is the HD remake, but like, this game's old.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice. I like
Uh, you know what else is old?
uh no, why don't you tell me?
Abe Simpson's from The Simpsons. Absolutely got her. Can't believe you didn't think of The Simpsons. Can't believe you couldn't guess that amateur hour.
Jesus Christ. I should quit streaming.
Dang. Nailed him. Can't think of Abe Simpson from The Simpsons. I've
Couldn't
been
think
watching
of
a lot
Abe
of Friend
Simpson.
Daniel lately,
Yeah.
and that man makes me feral.
Yeah, I know. I've been in call with you while you watched the video, and it was really funny to me.
He's just like he did the hard Mountain Dew flavors, and
I've
just the
not
way
watched
he
that yet.
the
I
way
will
he
though.
communicates an idea and forms jokes is just
He has an
like,
understanding
are
of
you
comedy that's
okay?
kind of been lost.
Yeah, his understanding of comedy is how do I do something that's so not funny it becomes very funny again because
Hmm.
you're just kind of lost. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I respect that.
That's the grind I'm trying to be on.
Yeah. I think it's like, like when a joke stops being funny, but then it ends up being really funny again.
Yes.
He just knows how to perfectly always make that joke.
Yes, he always gets to that point. Trying to
And
watch the sunrise. Where's the
he
sunrise?
knows where it is, and he's
Oh,
it's
there it is.
beautiful. There it is.
Whoa, Cord, we're gonna get copyright strike. That's too good.
That's okay. Let him do it.
No!
Let him do it.
Let him do it. I don't care anymore. They
I've
took
also
my
been
wife,
watching,
they took my kids.
video essays on the 2019 Lion King remake.
Yeah.
It was 3 hours long, and I sat through it because it was just so goddamn interesting.
Oh yeah, all that stuff, like, if you actually sit down, like, research it, it's so good.
Yeah.
What island is that?
That looks like
What is
I don't know. That's a fubby looking island.
Who are you?
We haven't really stopped by any of the islands just to kind of vibe.
Yeah, we just kind of... It's the fucking...
It's that guy?
It's that guy. What are you
Okay.
doing on this island?
I also realized we haven't like fed any of the fish by the island, so our map is horribly incomplete.
Head west from here to read Mother and Child Island. Okay, I think we already went there.
I think we did too. I just don't know for what.
That's where we got the fire and ice herb.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing here? This is you, right?
Ah. Yeah, my just European accent. Oh, never mind. My mistake. Yeah, step right up. If you have confidence in your target shooting, why do you not give this a shot? It's 50 rupees per game. Wanna try?
Sure,
See.
why not? Okay.
Right, now then, ahem. Ho, ho, ho. So you're the little shrimp who thinks he's a target shooting hotshot, yeah?
That's really good.
And you say this knowing full well that we are pirates who are so frightened that crying babies shut their mouths when we step into the room?
I need one of those with me at all times.
Arr, this should be funny. Find then hotshot. If ye can manage to sink 5 pirate ships you see off in the horizon, we'll acknowledge ye skill with a cannon, ye shrimpy little landlubber.
Shrimpy.
However, we won't tolerate any comments about how we pirate ships look like barrels, and you get only 10 shots. You heard me. You can move your cannon with the left stick and fire with the A button. Watch the water plumes carefully when you fire, yeah?
Bloosh.
You got it, shrimp.
I got it.
If you manage to sink all 5 pirate ships, we'll give you all the treasure we've stolen up until now. Good luck to ye, shrimp. You'll need it, yeah?
That is very disappointing.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that guy French? Is he Slavic? We'll never know. Because this is Hyrule, and those things don't technically exist. So, enjoy. So I guess basically the way they want you to break this down is that you have 2 shots per barrel.
Yeah.
To kind of dial it in. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. I enjoy the crosshair
Oh, so
on,
close.
on the cannon. That's very helpful.
Yes, I love the iron sights.
Oh my god.
I'm trying here.
Good luck. That one looks to be about the same distance,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
they do.
Some of these do.
Ooh,
Oh, but they're not.
this is difficult.
Oh, okay. You have a chance. I mean, honest. I've seen longer shots.
God,
Ooh, okay. You gotta crank it back a little bit.
come on, crack
Maybe
shot
a little more.
Majomi. Crack shot
Maybe a little more.
Majomi.
I think that's it.
Ah!
Oh!
No!
Ah, too bad. Now
Sure.
he's
We'll try. We'll
Italian.
try one more time.
You imagine this guy packing up all his shit just to come out here and be like, "Why are you bringing a cannon out to the silence?" Like, it's a kids game, I guess.
Crack
Oh,
shot
nice.
Majomi.
Cracked. Oh, it lists the degrees on the side. That's
It
actually
does.
pretty helpful. I think you're like about 1 degree to 1 foot, if that helps you. That kind of seems like what the aiming is.
Hey, what the foot?
I don't know. Like, it's just, you're gonna have to conceive it in your mind. It's 1/3 of a meter, approximately.
Oh, that helps.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'm not talking right now, by the way, because it's a little tense. Tense in here. Nice.
This is like all my experience in first person shooter games, playing with projectiles. There we go.
Oh, based alert. Based.
Based.
Oh, hey, it's Cheddar. Hi.
Cheddar.
Well, nice. Nice shooting, but we won't hand over our priceless treasure so easily.
What? Give it to it.
Miss. Hey, miss.
Why?
Gonzo, you're at least an honorary member of my family, are you not? So act like it. Don't lose your head. You're a talented little kid. I like you.
What is the body language?
As we promised, here's our treasure. It's yours, so take it. I
Shit. Okay.
All right, nice job and all that. You can leave via the ladder behind you. I know to get down.
There's a ladder?
Yes, Majomi, you climbed up a ladder to get up top to the tower.
Is what he's doing a crime? He's impersonating royalty.
I don't.
I think we should
think that
arrest him.
exists.
I think we should arrest him.
I'm not a cop. Look, if the weird French/Russian pirate games guy wants to impersonate royalty, frankly, I'm not in any position to say no.
Ow. Shark. I wonder what a no-hit run of this game is like with the sharks.
Funny.
Actually, it's probably not that bad because you can just use like speed swimming to skip them all.
Yes. You can. You could. One could. One might be able to. One might say. One might do that.
Yeah.
Y'all ever? By the way, just burp. I had to burp. I was just thinking about
I can
that. I was
jump
thinking how relatable it is.
I actually have problems burping. Which is to say, like, I'm not, like, my body doesn't burp. Like, there's, except under, like, very rare, like, occurrences. I think it has to do with the way I eat. Because, you know, for those who don't know, I don't know how you wouldn't know this. Burping is caused by, excess air. When you eat or when you drink. So often that's why carbonated beverages do it, because the carbonation happens inside of you.
Yes.
I don't drink many carbonated beverages in the first place. But even when I do, something about the way like my gastrointestinal system is laid out, just like makes me not burp. It's very strange.
So valid, so true.
Yes, even when I drink pilk. This shark needs to fuck off.
Excuse me, Mr. Shark.
Mr.
You're swimming
Shark.
in my waters.
Mr. Shark. I'm pretty sure it's his waters.
Well, he's gonna have to get used to the new way things work around here.
I think he lived here first. It's like that tweet I saw today. Where it's like, people always say I hit a bug, but you were the one going 70 miles per hour, so I think about what the bug's family says it like.
My brother in Christ, you introduced the car into the bug's habitat.
Yeah. Wait a second. Don't we need somebody before we go to here?
I think they might inform you.
Yeah, no. What we need...
Did you not play this song?
No, I've already played the song. We need to go get...
Oh.
What's his face? The little guy.
Yeah, you go get it. You have to find a little grass man.
Where's the little guy?
I don't know if... Do we have the island on our maps?
No, I don't think it's on the map. I do have fast travel.
Well, that's a problem. I don't know which coordinate he's on. You have to go to the Deku tree.
What is it? Oh, there we go.
Oh my god. You're cracked. How do you remember these?
I don't know. South of Dragon Roost? This one?
It's pretty far away, I think.
Pretty south. We'll try it. Oh, this was right.
Yep.
Oh yeah. He lives in here. Yeah, don't ask me how I remember these songs because I don't know. It's just like in my head, I'm like, I'm pretty sure this was in 4-4, and I'm pretty sure it would look something like this.
Yes.
Who's playing music over there?
Wow. I believe the man playing music was in the bushes.
He's in like the waterfall.
No, I think they're above.
Definitely coming from inside the waterfall.
Oh, you're right. Maybe you could freeze it?
Do I have? Oh, I do have that.
And then break it somehow? Okay, or not.
What else do I have?
I remember having to do this and it was difficult. I just forget exactly what you gotta do.
We have the iron boots, make just walk through. No, it doesn't appear like... Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah, come on out, you little freak.
Get out of there.
Hey!
Oh. I see. Just yoink him on out. I hear you in there.
I would love smoking weed in this cave.
Oh, hell yeah.
Frankly.
You want to...
It's up to you.
You can do it, you can do it.
I haven't seen you in quite some time, have I? I'm sure you're able to find me here. I remember this is the voice I gave him.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm surprised you're able to find me here. You're wondering why I'm all the way down here? I'm practicing a new song for next year's ceremony, and I need privacy. He says it that way, because he's like that. It isn't any fun if everyone knows in advance what song I'll play. What? You can hear my song outside? Really? I thought the sound of the waterfall would drown it out. Perhaps I should play a little more softly when I practice from now on.
Alright, so fuck, we have to play a song for him, but I don't remember it.
It's in 5. I
Yes,
don't remember any of it either. Is that a conductor's baton? Scrunkly, are you a maestro? That's incredible! Are you going to conduct for me, Scrunkly?
Hold on. I'm using my brain. I'm brain blasting right now.
You can literally go to the menu and see.
It's something like that. It starts with 2 ups. Down, right, left, right. Let's
What the
fucking
fuck?
go!
How the fuck do you remember these?
Let's go!
Why do you? Because you've seen the main menu, Markar. That's probably why.
God. I was like, I'm pretty sure it starts with 2 of something, and like once I press the 2 ups, I was like, oh, da 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 da. And then I just had to figure out which notes are which on the directional pad. Actually cracked. The most useless skill, being able to remember Wind Waker songs.
I love how they redid the Kokiri a bit, and they made them have this very cool. I just love their clothes.
Oh, absolutely. I would wear that. I would wear that to the grocery store.
The grocery store.
Yeah.
Would you wear it to a Blockbuster?
Oh, absolutely, I would wear it to the Blockbuster. Why? Who's clapping for us right now?
Oh, I guess they must have been like a performer. Maybe they had an actual music culture. Scrunkly?
Really? The Fireflies are clapping?
Like, you know, they were, I don't know. Not, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The secret song you conducted has awakened me. Has really awakened me. I'm into girls now. I'm the sage of the Wind Temple.
Come out as straight.
I fate to return the power to repel evil to your master sword.
A happy lesbian day of visibility, everyone.
To ease the regrets of my ancestors. Oh, Scrunkly, please, you must take me with you to the Wind Temple. You've heteroed my sexuality, Scrunkly. I only said that because that's what you said when you awakened Medley.
Yeah.
I've been awakened. I'm into girls now.
Getting hit on. God. Actually cracked, though. I can't believe I remembered that.
Yeah.
The only reason I remembered that is because, both of the, like, the 5-5 songs, I remember them starting with two of one.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's something, something, something else. And so I guess down, down, and once I heard down, down, I was like, yeah, that's it. What? The 5-5 songs, you know. 5-5 with 6 inputs. It's 5. It's 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. See, look. I took music tech and music theory in high school. That's the worst part of that. I should know better.
Yeah.
5-5.
I know, we know it's, when we say it's in 5, we're meaning that just relative to the scale of Wind Waker.
Yeah, when we say it's in 5, I mean 6.
Yeah.
I know how the denominators work. I'm making a new note. It's called the 5th note, and it's
no. What? You can have something in 5.
You can have something in 5-8, but you can't have something in something 5. Like you can't have it in like 4-5 because that would be 4 5th notes, and a 5th note isn't a thing.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can have 5-4. That's
yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love 5-4. I love jazzy stuff. But you cannot have something in 5-5.
Let's take 5.
You can.
Five
I love Take 5. I love Take 5. By the way.
Yeah, it's pretty classic. I
Um,
know a lot of times in band I had to do things in 7.
Seven is
That was
fun,
fun.
but it's just
6 and 12 I don't fuck
I'm
with 'cause it's
inventing a
just
new
like,
note.
"Oh, I don't want to be in 3. Like
I'm inventing the 5th note.
the 5th note.
It's like a 4th note, but slightly faster.
You know, 5/4 is a lot better than 6/8, and I agree. I don't fuck with 6/8.
Yeah, I do not fuck with 6/8.
I had to march a show in like I think like 7/4 once.
Ew.
No, I think it was 7-Eleven or some weird shit.
7-Eleven.
Like,
The 7-Eleven's not a real thing. 7-Eleven's a convenience store, and also the date that the Twin Tower attacks happened.
there was a very weird time signature. I'd have to find it. It was something in 7. It was 7 over. It might have been like 7/12 or some weird ass shit. I'm just like, this shouldn't be a scale. This shouldn't be a scale.
Listen. That's what the government wants you to think.
Yeah.
The
Basically,
government
3/11.
wants you to think that it happened on September 11th, 2001, but it actually happened on 7/11. It happened 2 months earlier. But then the convenience store bought out the government in order to change the date retroactively so that they could continue operating under the same brand without having the negative connotation from the terrorist attacks under their brand. So they paid off the government, which soon the government mind wiped everyone to think that it happened 2 months after it really did. I was there.
Yes.
They couldn't catch me. I ran too quickly. Mint Bees, you're a violinist? That's really cool.
That's fucking sick.
That is really sick. I like violin. I'm also a big fan of cello. Violas can suck my nuts. Hey, oi. Let's not put two bad bitches against each other in chat here. Try to put violins and cellos against each other. No, they are brothers. They do not deserve this hate. Arrows! I mean, carrying around a cello isn't actually that hard. A lot of people don't realize. They look at cello and they're, well, wow, big instrument. You have to remember that cellos are like 90% air. Because most string instruments, non-electric versions, are hollow so that they can resonate, including the cello. So if you've ever actually like lifted a cello, cellos are incredibly light for how big they are.
That's kind of funny.
In fact, some cellos are lighter than like, you know, than brass instruments, or like I believe like the weight is comparable between like a tuba and a cello, even though a tuba is like half the size.
Yeah, well, tubas are all wrapped up around each other too. It's very.
I mean,
they're dense.
tubas are also a large portion of air. Most instruments are mostly air.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like it's using the air for something.
Yeah, trombone is a good comparison too.
I wish. So I played alto sax in high school, but I really wish I played trombone.
Trombones? Fuck.
Mostly because I think they're cool.
Yeah,
and
trombones are cool.
I don't have to buy reeds to play it on a whim when I'm in my 20s now. I have my alto packed away somewhere. I think the last time I checked on it, it unfortunately got really rusted because I stored it improperly.
Ooh.
With I stored it with the neck strap in the case, and long term, that's actually really bad.
Yeah, because you got all your sweat and stuff in there.
Well, that's okay as long as you're constantly taking it out. But if you leave it in there for several years,
yes, all that moisture is just going to.
Yeah, so I got it's pretty severely, well, not severely, but it's pretty rusted somewhere, and I'd have to treat it.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel really stupid because it was a cool sax.
Yeah, that is very
disappointing. As is the case with Medley, I have no doubt that Mark R2 has some special role to play in these events. Discovering that role is your duty. No, I said duty.
Duty.
I'm certain that by cooperating, the two of you can overcome the dangers and pitfalls of this temple.
A cello is pretty big.
Oh yeah, they're
like a cello's pretty big.
Yeah, it's a big ass instrument.
Like, I get that it's like reasonable to play, but like, listen, try playing a cello while walking. Then you realize that it's big.
Yeah. try you know, walking a bass in general, and then
What was
if you
it?
do it right, you feel big.
No.
Nope, it's the sky
Um,
one.
what is it?
It's on the stone.
We
Yeah,
didn't read this
it's
one. Up, up,
up.
down, right, left, right.
Bum, 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 bum.
The cello too? Well, I have good news for you. I have good news for you, because they have made that, and it's called an upright bass.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me pull up, like, a contrabass. I'm gonna pull up a picture of a contrabass.
That's pretty based.
Contra.
Oh, wow.
Contra bass.
Sorry, that was me laughing very hard because I made a joke and it was a
The
funny.
double bass. Double bass is big as fuck.
It's doubly based. Could you imagine?
Yeah. How big does it get? I want to see that. What's the biggest instrument? Someone find me the biggest instrument and like DM me on Discord and let me know and I'll put it up on stream because I'm interested to see.
The biggest instrument?
What is the biggest instrument?
I mean,
That is like
there's the double contrabass saxophone. That's a good start.
yes, like stuff like that. And I'm not talking about like yes, you're right, the stalagpipe organ is technically the biggest instrument, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about biggest manufactured instrument.
Oh. You mean like that's functional that you would play that isn't just a bit?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I think the double contrabass saxophone's just fun anyways, but
I mean, but the
biggest
double contrabass
one?
saxophone counts is the thing. An octobass, yeah, something like an octobass.
there's many subcontrabass saxophones. Just a slight revision there on the name apparently. But allow me to send images to you just for your own amusement of various makes of this. There's different philosophies.
Why is there a creature? Die.
You either can go very, very tall or very wide, kind of like playing Civ, actually.
Yeah. All right, let's pull this up. Oh my god, that is a chunky lad. Let's put this up on stream.
Here's the second one. Yeah, there's different ways you can go about this.
Let me download these images onto my computer. Actually, I don't even have to. I can just pull up my window capture.
Does a line of cannons count as a percussion instrument?
Because
Sometimes.
Look at this chonky lad. This is chonky, and then we also have this thing. These are some chonky instruments. You sent a picture in Discord General. I'll pull that one up too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is chonky. Oh my god, look at this.
Big instrument watch.
Look at this. He's got to be on a little platform.
Ooh, I like it.
How does he reach the strings? I want to know what this sounds like. These are really. I like it. Does it have only 3 strings?
Can I just send you a picture of the drum set they use in Rush? Does that count?
Yeah, of course. We're looking at
that counts.
Oh my god! It's like the size of 3 guys.
Google like Rush drum set and then just feast your eyes.
Google Rush drum set. Okay, Rush drum set. I don't know if that's. Oh my god.
Yeah, you'll form a very quick understanding.
It's not. I don't know if this is big in the sense that like siphonophores are big.
Yeah, I still think it's worth pointing out.
Oh, it's absolutely worth pointing out.
Yeah.
This is absolutely worth pointing out. This is insane.
Yeah.
There's too many.
It's just a cage of symbols.
I'm a big fan of this giant. What is this? Violin? How do you even tell anymore?
I don't know. Contracello. It's the world's most unnecessary instrument.
Right? God.
That's funny.
Insane. All right, back to Wind Waker. What are we doing here?
Skeleman.
Chelot. Hello, Pabs. The world's biggest band.
grab coffee really, really quick.
Right.
I feel like I need some
Yeah,
caffeine.
yeah.
I'll return in about a second.
Alright, so... I know this isn't what you meant, but I actually am an unironic enjoyer of the big band genre, which is just like... I don't know how to explain it to those who don't know what big band is, but it's a style of music that uses a large, almost orchestra to play, but not an orchestra. It's like somewhere between a band and an orchestra. And the music is always really good. And I like that. Yeah, big band is good. Big unironic enjoyer of big man. Oh, that's the lock-on button. I forgot the lock-on button. I like 8-bit big band. I'm a big fan of them. Didn't they win an award recently? I think I recall seeing something that they like won some sort of award. Okay, so I assume I have to do... What is the command melee? Oh, let's go. Yeah, small big band. I'm a little guy! I'm a little guy! Ah! Oh. Yeah. I'm a little guy! I'm a little guy! He's got nuts! I'm going little guy mode. He's the little guy. Complete with nuts. You push the buttons. Take that bamboo bush league fast grow up. Yeah, you got nothing on these things. Ba-da-da-da. $100. Whee! This is a good game design. I know yesterday I was talking about bad game design. This is what we call good game design. Where they don't even have to tell you. It's like, oh, use your little booties. It's just like, oh yeah, you gotta use your booties because there's a boot symbol. And it's spring-loaded, and it's like, there's feedback on it. The way, like, the platform springs as you step on it, it's like, oh, it's a spring. I love you, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, but maybe you should take a note from Wind Waker. Oh, guys! Stand back my car. Dungeon's boss music. Well, we'll probably hear it today. I definitely plan on getting through at least this dungeon today. Gotta pick up our little guy. Someone shoots you in the eye and smacks you in the ass with a sword. Yeah, that's a common occurrence, I found. Back, I'm going little guy mode.
Okay, I've sat down. Oh, you're growing some plants.
Yeah, I'm going little guy mode. Look at me go.
Little guy, I love their faces.
Little guy mode.
Little guy mode engaged.
guy mode.
I'm just a little fucking creature. Oh, my legs are cold.
Oh yeah. My advice is to whenever I'm cold, I just die. I know that's not very helpful advice, but it's advice nonetheless.
I don't know what you mean so much.
So fun fact actually about that is no, we're not gonna eat him. My body does not like regulate temperature as well as it should. So I'm very susceptible to like outside environmental temperature.
Yeah.
And so that means that I get cold very easily. I also get hot very easily. So if my leg cold, like I'll put a blanket on, but it'll get too hot, and I'll take it off and I'll get too cold because my body can't maintain equilibrium. I need to get like a perfectly like, I need to get like a heat lamp and also an air conditioning unit running at the same time.
Have you considered getting good?
They just stole him.
Classic mistake. Got your little guy stolen.
Why did they steal him?
Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us.
Where did they take him to? Where did you put my little guy?
You have to ask where they took him to.
Oh, he's right there.
Oh. I don't know why I don't know what this bit is. Let's leave it there.
As heavy as...
I love how angry he looks when he puts his little boots on.
Oh yeah, it's really funny. I think my guess is we get the hook shot here.
Oh, that's certainly a way to do it.
Well, here's the thing, right? I talked about this, I think, last stream. But Zelda dungeons are designed so that you only use a number of items that you have button slots available for. And my guess is that we get the hook shot. So that this dungeon is going to be boots, leaf, hook shot.
Okay.
And so, you know, judging by the things on the walls.
Why would the little men with targets on their heads possibly make you believe that there's going to be a hook shot involved in this? I just don't understand.
No.
That's I don't know if I necessarily sign on to that. I love these guys.
They're really funny.
These are very funny enemies, yeah.
Yeah, they're just funny. Funny little guys. Do I even need to fight them? I do not. Okay.
Oh no, not a dreaded shuttle with blades.
No!
Look at it go menacingly from one pole to another.
Scary!
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I need to get one of these for, like, my house.
Oh my god, would you imagine what we could do having a shuttle with 4 blades?
Oh, yeah. Really?
Oh, that was really fucking aggressive.
It was really quick, too. It didn't give me, like, a second to even, like, get out of the animation of the leaf. Where am I? Back here. That's the idea. See, the idea is that it kills people. Or at the very least gives them some nasty cuts on their ankles.
Yes.
Are you serious? He was fucking waiting for me. Ankle height? Cause just by the nature of gravity, it would be on the floor. I mean, look at this thing, right? I think it's kind of Link's chest height, isn't it?
I suppose.
Is this the bomb location? No. What is this? Perhaps hammer? No.
Ah.
Die.
Have you considered simply being hit by my magic sword?
He still got me. He died and then he got me.
Dang.
I do not understand how that enemy works. As is evidenced by my repeated utility attempts at it.
See.
I think I should start a futility service. You know, like you have to pay for utilities. I think you should also have to pay for futilities. I just come to your house and I don't do anything. I try, but nothing happens.
Yeah, I really need something to help me, like clean my body, like some kind of like liquid. No,
Heyo.
that's useless. Don't even try doing that. Oh, it's corpse. Hello. No, don't try cleaning yourself. This is the futility service.
This is a futility service.
Oh, you just got hit by the shuttle with 4 blades.
I did.
Dang, I hate getting hit by the shuttle with 4 blades.
I love the shuttle with 4 blades.
Love it.
Very good. I like that there's no reason for it to have 4 blades. Like, it could just have 1 continuous blade.
Yeah.
But it has 4.
It could have 2 spikes. But I think that they made it with modularity in mind. Maybe one day this is a shuttle that's going to go between 2 poles. Maybe the next day it's a shuttle that's going to be spinning freely throughout the dungeon.
Oh, true.
Maybe they bought it from a supplier that only had that as the shuttle in stock and they just had to make do. It's really hard to tell.
Oh, yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah, I hate it when I go to Home Depot and I ask them for a shuttle with 2 blades and like we only have the 4.
Yeah,
like,
we
well,
only have the 4 model.
That's okay. The build I'm doing is perfectly fine for that.
Yeah.
4 is cool, but you know, you have to pay materials.
Yeah.
It's just if you're on site, you can expense it.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, you know, you want it for personal use, which is most of the time in my case.
Yeah.
Somebody's shooting flames at me.
I know my bedroom shuttle setup is it does also use the 4 blades, so perhaps I shouldn't be talking so much.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, when you really get down to it, it's what is the most cost efficient thing? Because you also have to, like, when you're looking for like obscure amounts of blades, right? You also have to, you know, there's sometimes a finder's fee and all, like, there's all sorts of like paperwork you got to fill out. When instead you could just get a standard model 4 blade.
They don't even in the state I live in, you can't even get a 3 blade.
Yeah.
Like, that's not.
It's sometimes you just can't. Here. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Is like RAM 2 blades is enough to get you by and 4 has diminishing returns? I mean, it does, but I have a rotating kind of situation. So like my room tilts and the blades are rotating constantly. So you really like that. You like to have that angular coverage.
Yeah.
And also, since there's 4 blades, I have an effectively a smaller RPM on my shuttle because it will make people turn red and fly backwards with a lot less spin. So there's a lot less torque on my shuttle engine.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, we're talking about our traps in our homes.
Yeah. Our trap.
Yeah. Our many obstacles and like puzzles that we set up in our living spaces.
You guys don't have, you know, home defense traps?
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do either.
I don't think they do.
Very sad.
When you're a cartoon character that plays video games, it's an option, certainly.
Yeah.
You gotta know a guy first. It's the thing. It's kind of like Magic the Gathering. You gotta have someone there to get you into it first.
Tiger pits are nice.
Tiger pits, respectable.
Yeah. Oh, I know what to do with these things. You stand on them with the boots.
And the good thing about tiger pits is that not only, first off, it's a self like controlling
Yeah.
It's itself. It's an
cleans.
insulated system, right? Yeah,
It cleans itself too.
Very sanitary.
Yeah.
But you also can cuddle up with the tiger at night.
Yeah.
Because
There is a
everybody knows
lot more
tigers are just
upkeep than
bullies.
certain other variations of the pit version, like variant of traps, but it definitely is very nice.
Yeah. You're also performing like ecological protection, like you are helping an endangered species preserve. So if you collaborate with a zoo on that one,
Yeah.
it could do a lot of good. So
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, frankly.
I think at the end of the day, really at the end of the day, it's like from like a general contractor standpoint, you really have to assess the situation and think about which traps work best for you.
I think just killing people's fine. It's just, I think you got to stick with the game a little longer.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
so
I used to just kill people all the time, but I realized, that it lacks a certain pizzazz.
yeah. And what Pab said is true. Like, there are some, like, concerns. Like, I know, like, flame pits, you have to worry about, like, gas emissions and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yes.
How convenient that the spikes stopped sinking once they got the
I was
key.
gonna say, what it would be really funny if there was just under every spike pick, there was just 4 really fucked up guys.
Going shink. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, what they don't show you is the gnomes. Those aren't spikes, those are their hats. They're jumping up and down, they're raving. But yeah, so like, there's environmental concerns with certain traps and stuff like that.
Yeah. Tesla coils, fire traps, really anything that has like a fuel source, is a bit of a carbon footprint kind of concern.
Yeah.
There's
But
just more.
The individual carbon footprint is a myth made up by BP to hide their own energy uses and such.
I was about to say it is a distraction tactic. It's really large trap makers that are doing it.
Yeah.
So like you and we.
Yeah, like you and I
We're
like
barely
are
pissing in it.
at home traps. They're not really making an impact.
No, it's really the way that the trap energy is created, like doing large soul extractions from the mystical darklands to give us the hell energy we need to power our cursed orbs and stuff is what we should be talking about. Because you can make hell energy at home. You can summon your own demons.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot
I fight
of
with my own
ecologically
demons every
friendly
day.
sources to do it amassed. Yeah. Like they could go instead of to the dark world, they could go to the twilight world. And that uses less of energy, and it also starts like demonic entropy from consuming our planet into the giant shadow of Uldur. So just something to think about. Skyrim's that lawless ways. And there's nothing wrong with Spike Pit either. No one's gonna judge you for that. Do you feel the same thing? Like Spike Pits get a lot of shit that they don't deserve?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you let gravity do the work, and they're a lot more gruesome than people give them credit for. Usually, you only see them in
here's
movies.
the thing.
People dodge them. But
Oh,
if you
yeah.
ever catch somebody on a spike trap, like,
Spike traps are also very ecologically friendly.
oh yeah, you can make them out of biodegradables. You can do wood like
Bamboo?
it's all day. Yeah, bamboo.
The classic. That's the classic right there.
Ice.
Is the
You
bamboo.
can do ice.
Oh yeah.
If you live where it's cold, you could just do ice. It's kind of like the trains v car debate. It's like, why are you getting so crazy with these traps when you could just do spikes? They work. And there's a lot
Trains
you
work.
can do with them. Yeah, they work. It's just less energy being used, less resources being consumed, and you can cover a lot of ground with it. Like, you can do a 20 by 20 by 20, of course, spike pit, and it's nothing. Like, it's so budget friendly too.
Where's the guy?
Where's the guy? Bones. Yeah, you can use bones. There's a spike trap for every dungeon you have. You know what I mean? Lava. You could do like lava spikes. Like you can dry out some lava. It's truly amazing. I love how shitty wizrobes are in this game.
Oh yeah.
And I don't mean that like they're bad necessarily. I just mean there's something about them that makes me think of the word shitty.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're the cringe fail girls of the Zelda economy. In this one.
Yeah. Wizrobes in Breath of the Wild just make me like
Wizrobes, they're crap
hate everything.
in Breath of the Wild.
They're very good, and which is why I fear them deeply. Also, like how the Wizrobes in this game are toucans.
Yeah, funny. Got his ass, by the way.
Yeah, nice.
That's probably important. Probably the hook shot. That's the only way out of this room. Give me the hook shot. Show me the hook shot. There we go. What a cool invention. Is that all of the key items? I think it is. There's no space for anymore. Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you use the hammer for this?
It wants me to use the hammer.
So rude.
Which is weird, because I would have thought it would want me to use the boots.
Yeah. Hookshot, my beloved. Hookshot, honestly, is one of the top tier, I think, Zelda items.
Oh, absolutely.
It's you know, it's the maxim that's always true.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's better with a grapple hook in it.
Absolutely. And this Zelda gives you 2 grapple hooks.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the most items of all time. I'd love to do a Zelda item tier list. That'd be very funny.
Ooh, yeah, we should do that. I'd have to play through like all of them though.
Well, maybe like 3 of them. They
So there's like
items.
All right, so like a little sneak peek on this. What is your opinion on the Beyblade from Twilight Princess?
I fucking love that thing.
Like when you said item tier list, that's the first item that came to mind. It's the Beyblade.
Like, I don't remember it ever being super necessary, but I remember every time I used it, I was having a good time. It's a very weird one.
Yeah. It's the little Beyblade.
I think the most average Zelda item has to be the bow and arrow, by the way. Like, it's a weapon.
Yes.
There's a little bit of everything.
Yes. It's a bow and arrow.
Spectacular. Nothing bad. It's a bow and arrow.
Yeah, it's a bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow.
Skyward Sword vacuum cleaner. I mean leaf blower.
I didn't play that far into Skyward Sword.
That's the only item I remember from Skyward Sword, to be fair.
I think the premise of Skyward Sword is really cool. It didn't vibe with me.
What we should do, or is
I had to stop.
we should take a day, maybe even like next week or something, and just do a bunch of tier lists.
Oh my, I would love to do a tier list there.
Because I've had one that I've been sitting on, which was names for creatures.
Oh,
I still haven't gotten to that yet.
I'd love to do alignment charts too. Like, I think there's a lot of people sleeping on alignment charts in general.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I think sometime maybe like next week or the week after that, we can just go through and do
We could certainly, yeah.
tier lists. Ow.
What? I didn't know it did that either.
Hello.
It's Cab. Hello.
Thanks. But yeah, so maybe sometime next week or the week after, we can totally just do a bunch of tier lists. So if you guys have something, send them in either of our Discords. We'd totally be down for that. Where did we need to take him?
I don't know.
I know where we need
Probably
to take him.
preschool.
We need to take him over this way.
Oh.
Um.
Well, holy shit! Is
God, lettuce.
Lettuce patch VT.
cabbage TV?
Cabbage TV.
Cabbage TV.
Cabbage TV. Ah!
Run. Run. Oh, the emotion being. Ah! There he goes.
Hey, they killed
He's
him.
dead. You just killed him.
He's actually dead.
You have to get him again, right? Can you summon him from here?
I'm trying to go like halfway down. See if maybe I can do that.
Making
Fuck
mobile
you.
suits, how filthy they look. That's good. I don't know what any of the mobile suits are, and I refuse to learn because I need to keep playing the RPG campaign I'm in and learn from that. All I know is there are two. What are they called? Is it Zakus or Zekus? I always forget. I think it's Zakus with an A. There are two kinds of Zakus. One of them really suck. There's also a thing called a gun cannon. And that's what my character is, Force the Pilot. He's also 18, and he's going through his edgy arc. I'm having a lot of fun role-playing that.
Right,
He's angsty.
I think we got him back up.
You did, but at what cost?
You, apparently. They're killing you.
It's okay. Look,
That is a really funny meme, and it's carried by that thing that Cheddar
expect
made.
to be back here. It's fine. Being dead's okay.
Yeah, I think that is okay.
Did you just call him a Deem for short?
What?
Did you just say that's a very funny Deem, like short for redeem?
Did I?
Did anyone else hear that? You might have just left it out.
I might have just cut out.
I was checking to see if that was on purpose.
No.
Because I'm like, I'm not calling them Deems, but I kind of want to call them Deems
The
now.
Deems. Yeah, let's call them Deems.
Hey, chat, why don't you take a look at my Deems?
The Deems. God. Oops.
Yo, dude, that's such an epic Deem.
Such a good Deem.
Bro, is that Kramer? You get Kramer to come out and slap you? That's such an epic Deem, bro.
Good
I should
Deem.
make that a redeem.
Good Deem, bro.
Actually, no. I don't want Kramer on my stream. Cause fuck him.
Fuck him, that's why.
Fuck Kramer. You know what he did?
Lied into someone's Deems.
This is set of DMs.
Oh my god, this is really good. This is really funny. How do I get over there? Now that the thing's gone. The question. Oh, I can just do that. I need to take the bombs out again.
Bombs?
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 You want it? He's like stun locking the other guy into a corner. I'm really good with these bombs, by the way.
Yeah, you're kind of cracked.
Kind of crack. But yeah, so maybe next week we can do like tier list or something. I think that sounds like a fun idea.
Yes.
I didn't know next week we were talking about getting into the... Or just being more open for collabs in general. Because both of us are trying to get, you know, back on that grind, if you will.
Back on the grind!
Back on the streamer grind? I know I am for sure.
Back on the streamer grind.
Back on the streamer grind. I love this little creature. I don't know if I've said this yet. I love this little creature. I would kill for him. I already have.
Yeah, many times, actually.
Many a time I've killed for this creature. Alright, creature.
Creature. A dubious little creature getting up to mischief. This is no good. Caffeine setting in.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, you're gonna tickle him to death. Look at that.
Die. Doing more collabs to introduce invasive species into your OBS? That's really fun.
I actually, not to talk about schedule, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing next week. Everything
So-
is... next week I might just put a note somewhere on the server that's just like Saturday will be Tails gets trolled. I don't know what the rest is. We'll let you know.
Yeah,
friend.
we'll figure something out. You're always welcome to join in for some of my streams if you need stuff to do. Because I know you extend the same handout to me, and I always appreciate it, so the least I can do is return the favor. Because sometimes it's just like you're like, I don't know what I want to stream, but I want to do something. A group of Majomis is called a national emergency. This is correct.
Get out of there, dude. I wanna be like you.
Right.
Wanna cause waves like you. Disasters like you. Ba-da-do-do-do.
A patty? That's fair.
It's kind of funny. I like that. I put a lot of respect on that demonym.
Yeah. What's a group of gourds? Just the garden?
I'm sorry. This would be a collective noun. Group of gourds. For some reason, I was gonna say a flatulence. I'm like, that doesn't really do it, but that's pretty rancid.
Why would you say that?
I have no idea. I just wanted to share my intrusive thought.
A plague?
A patch.
A patch?
Patch of gourds. We just split that rock in two with the power of our music. Yeah, and also the power of your rock hard friendship that's been hard over the course.
The rock hard friendship. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. I brought you into here. Hold on. Sit there.
Not nuts. I love that these guys are like jackals.
Yeah, they've always been very dog-like throughout like all the series.
That's cool.
They're just dogs. What the dog doing?
Dog. Armored dog. The dog with the armor on it. Armored dog with the armor.
An annoying. That's not true. Goodbye. Did we get him? Oh, we killed them all.
Yes.
I killed for
Enjoy
my child.
Your many prize orbs. Man, I love it when my orbs have prizes in them.
Oh yeah. I mean that's literally the foundation of Gachapon.
So true, so true. It's like Shenmue. Is that the name of the game? I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't know.
But you know the one where he pulls out he uses the Gachapon and then he pulls out the little Knuckles figurine. It's like wow, cool.
Cool.
Okay.
He just disappeared. But yeah,
Keep Order Rain for gacha games. I don't like gacha games.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't like gacha games either. That being said, the game we're gonna be playing. Oh yeah, Gord, you do have next Thursday something if you want to join that.
Oh, is that when that is?
Did I officially invite you to that? I think I did, right?
You did. You just didn't tell me the day.
If I didn't invite you, it's gonna be really, really bad. But yeah, that's next Thursday. For those who are like, oh, it's next Thursday. Me and a bunch of other people are going to be playing a game called Witch It. Which, if you don't know what Witch It is, it's like Prop Hunt, but witch themed. And
which is.
You don't know what witch it is. Then what the fuck are you doing with your life? No.
What the fuck are you doing with your life, gamer?
I just dropped him off the ledge. I'm so sorry.
I've never seen a more sadder excuse for a gamer in my entire goddamn life. Last time I saw gamers this bad, I was in a preschool handing out those little games you get at the McDonald's that have Sonic on them.
But yeah, so we're gonna be playing. Yeah, we're gonna be playing what is essentially Prop Hunt. It is $5 on Steam right now. I don't know if someone wants to link the Steam page in the chat, but you're welcome to. That is next Thursday. It's a viewer's welcome to play. Gonna be me, a bunch of other VTubers. You know, the worst kind of group you can have, just solid VTubers.
Yeah.
A plague. A group of VTubers is a plague. But all are invited for that. It's a lot of fun. I mentioned it in my Discord, but guy who's only watched Match-Me streams.
Yeah.
I love
good
that.
execution with that copy pasta. I give it an A.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Very good execution.
Real Vaggie vibes from this one.
Hey! 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 Who turned on the fan down there?
Hell?
It's drafty as fuck now. Who did that? God, it's the middle of winter. We got power bills. Turn off the fan.
Turn off the fan.
Just an irate New Yorker in the top of this dungeon for some reason.
Yeah. I need more magic.
It's called a drama. So
That is very true. I try to avoid getting into VTuber drama, but like, I feel like it's every day. The boss of this dungeon is New York?
Boss of the dungeon is New York.
No, I meant to say a New Yorker.
It's just the state of New York sitting on a chair.
It's the entire state of New York City. Look at go. Where are we going? Where are you taking me?
このニューヨークだ。この割りはスタンドだ。ビッグアップル。このスタンドだ。I'm leaving today.
Standability. I'm walking here. I'm sorry.
It's the subtitles. Clearly, you don't know what a bodega is. So you're approaching me? I'm walking here.
I can't walk here without getting any closer.
I can't be walking here without getting any closer.
This is really stupid.
It just says Dio Brando, but the state of New York.
Which is really funny, because I'm pretty sure that part 2 starts in New York. Like, I'm pretty sure Battle Tendency opens up in New York.
Battle Tendency opens in New York, yeah.
So they already did this bit. It's not an original bit.
Is standability is hamburgers? No, they're steamed hams. Is that from upstate New York? I believe it's a Utica expression.
I desperately need to see New York JoJo now.
It's an aside with Kakyoin and fucking Avdol, and they're trying to figure it out. But I'm from Albany, and I've never heard him called steamed hands. No, says Joseph. He's freaking out. It's a Utica expression, and then all of their eyes, like go black and go like, huh, 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 like that.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
No, wait. I think it's the other way around. Utica and Albany get reversed. You know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah. No, I love it. Like what Pab said with the stands. Bing!
New York Italian JoJo, my beloved. Oh. Oh my god.
I'm excited to see this New Yorker boss, though. Because that's how the start is, that the boss of the temple is apparently New Yorker. And I misspoke and said he is New York. Can I fly with my car? Like, if I pick him up on my head, can he helicopter me around?
I forget what the boss of this goddamn temple even is, TBH. I don't think you can. He's a little small.
He's a little small.
I'm actually kind of surprised he can even carry himself.
Where is the key door?
Do you remember how many gabagools you've eaten your entire life? Just Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
No, they're talking to Deals like how many people have you killed? How many slices of deep dish have you eaten?
Alright, so, speaking of deep dish, I actually really like deep dish. I know, like, I don't know what the general consensus in chat is, right? But I really like deep dish.
I've never had a deep dish in my whole goddamn
You
life.
never had a deep dish? Also, I just killed him.
We've talked about
alive.
this. I've never really been in the East Coast at all in my life, and nor do I try to be there. Maybe it's good. So
Yeah.
can you answer me a question about a deep dish? How deep is it, and how much of it is sauce compared to cheese and crust?
So here's the thing about deep dish, right? Is that deep dish pizza it's only about like an inch to 2 inches thick, and the majority of it is actually dough.
Okay.
Because deep dish pizza, I can make you deep dish pizza if when I visit. I know how. I've made deep dish pizza before. And the way you make it is you make it in a skillet. Rather than on yes, rather than on a stone, you make it in a skillet.
Okay.
Preferably cast iron if you have one big enough. Not everyone has a cast iron that's big enough though, unfortunately. But what you do is you put the dough in. It's almost like making a pie.
Okay.
And you put the dough in, and you bake it as if it was a pie. And the resulting is what is essentially a pizza pie, but in the truest sense of the words.
See, that is where I'm a little concerned, because I would hate to bite into something and it's just like a bunch of sauce, because I'm not like a big tomato sauce enjoyer.
Mm-hmm. It tends
to be a little much for me.
I would not say that deep dish is very saucy.
Right. Okay. You might get me on board with that, but yeah.
Yeah, like I said, if when I visit, I can make you one.
It's fair.
I actually enjoy making pizza.
From people who go between the West and East Coast, it's like West Coast has the Mexican food, East Coast has the pizza.
Yes.
In general.
That's because a lot of Italians immigrated to New York.
Yes.
But deep dish is the Chicago.
Oh,
Chicago.
That's true. Yeah.
Chicago.
I guess Chicago exists. Chicago enjoyers live it right now. It's okay. I'm not gonna. It's just to keep it even, though. I'm not gonna recognize the Cincinnati or Philadelphia, so Chicago enjoyers can live another day.
I'm a little lost, but I think I can figure it out.
I see. If there's anybody from around Cincinnati that thinks I should recognize Cincinnati, I'd be very interested to hear why. There's only 2 cities. I'm basically like the average person that doesn't live in the United States. I'm only aware of 2 cities, and they're Los Angeles and New York. That's all. I've heard of Florida once, but I'm pretty sure
I've heard of Florida once.
I think that Florida just has Disneyland in it. It's just the whole state and crocodiles.
Oh yeah, that's basically it. I've been to Florida, actually.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's Florida. The one thing that's cool about Florida to me though is there's lizards.
Yeah, they got like iguanas there and shit.
Yeah, they're just like you just step out of the airport and there's like lizards everywhere. I was like, all right, cool.
I like that. I got lizards where I live too, but they're not big.
They're different they're different kinds of lizards because in Florida it's like anole lizards and stuff.
They got anoles.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I like anoles. Those are cool. They're they're kind of chameleons. Sprankly, I think that the hookshot you have could probably latch onto the trees I planted. Give it a try.
Okay.
That's actually kind of helpful.
I mean, I kind of figured that was the case, but see, here's the thing.
I'm a little slow.
Here's the thing. It's almost like good games will tutorialize stuff.
Yeah, the game's like saying, "Hey, you should use these mechanics this way." We don't need to get into this one.
Listen. I'm loving MGR Revengeance, but not the way it tutorializes things.
Yeah.
I have my thoughts about that.
We've shared them. I learned so many core mechanics.
Yeah.
In like the last 2 hours of the game, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you can do that.
Oh yeah, okay, so that's something you can do.
How the fuck were you playing me up until now? Like, not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's this park that had iguanas and most parks had pigeons. Huh.
That's pretty cool.
I am a big fan of pigeons. And iguanas.
Kind of reminds me when I
yeah?
went to Hawaii. Just the general vibe of you go to a different place and you're like, oh, that's
Creatures.
kind of interesting. That's a creature. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of creatures there, but it was cool.
Yeah.
Everyone there was so nice too. I like all the locals and shit.
Oh yeah. I've never
Because I don't
been to
know
Hawaii,
what.
but like just the culture, I know is very different.
Yeah.
Um, that being said, I've also been to New York, quite a few times actually, because I don't think it's really uncommon knowledge that I used to live in Pennsylvania, which is one state below New York. So it was just a quick drive for me, and by quick I'm talking about like the Midwest definition of quick drive, so you know, a few hours.
Mm.
And so like, you know, I could take a road trip up there, and I took a few road trips actually, up to New York. But the thing about it is, New Yorkers are both, they're, how do I put this? They're kind, but they're not nice about it. Like, and this is just like an East Coast thing in general. And I've heard this comparisons that West Coasters are nice but not kind, and East Coasters are kind but not nice.
It's funny.
And what I mean by that is that East Coasters will be like, you know, your car breaks down on the side of the road. They'll be like, fuck you, idiot, and then they'll help you fix your car. West Coasters will be like, oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that, and then they won't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And that was my experience, moving from East Coast to West Coast, is that people are very different. Get away from my little boy. The skull's chasing my boy. But like, people East Coast, like, they'll just help you out with stuff. And they're very not nice about it, but they are very kind.
Your haircut looks like shit. Here's my barber. Pay him a visit.
Essentially. Like that's like that. I would not be if like I would not have been surprised to hear that from someone. Like that. Like I'm not surprised at all. Because that's just what like growing up East Coast was like.
Yeah. As a family of people from the Midwest, also that, and also be very careful around them in certain situations.
Yes.
Because they have beliefs.
They do have beliefs.
Sometimes, and
Ooh, yeah, they sure do. They sure believe. One of the beliefs of all time, really.
Yeah, no, my family is mostly extended families, mostly from the Midwest. And there's just a lot of Midwest shit that I'm like, yeah, I get that.
I grew up. Honestly, I describe it as very redneck. For better and for worse.
I had a somewhat of a similar experience, but I probably is very different.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested to hear your. I'm gonna share mine, but I'm interested to hear yours too.
Yeah.
So my experience is that my town was very conservative. However, they were also very kind, in the fact that like the friends I made growing up there. I need you to understand that the concept of imagine me living in a junkyard is not too far off of what my childhood was like, because we would spend so much time going to the junkyard to pick out like spare parts for a car and stuff. Because we would like do our own work on cars and all that kind of stuff. It was that's like the redneck core values, is modding your own car, stuff like that. Like I helped my friend install a turbocharger on his car. Like that's just the stuff we did.
Just dropped your boy again.
He's okay.
So
his terminal
deeply.
velocity doesn't kill him.
Oh, he's like an ant. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like an ant. But you know, that's just like what life was like growing up. Is, you know, you go down to the river and you like swim in the river and stuff, and that was normal. And so, you know, you know people, like you'd get to know people, and like I'll admit, there's like, you know, there's some racism sometimes. Definitely, like, I didn't learn about what a trans person was until I was like 18. Like if that gives you an idea of like what my town was like. And here's the thing: is like my town was very. Those of you who watch like King of the Hill, right? You know Hank Hill, right? You know, Hank Hill would be like, "Oh, I don't understand those trans people," but you know, if she say that she a woman, then she a woman. Like it's that. Like that's what's like was the acceptance value.
Yeah.
Like Hank Hill is not an exaggeration. Like the characters of King of the Hill, like that's just the town I grew up in. People were just like that.
He's very much. There's a lot of people that are like, I don't get it, but I'm not an asshole.
Yes,
so
and that is what
cool.
my town was like growing up. They don't get things, but they're not assholes. I've said it before. I'm not religious. I'm not religious in any way. However, when I grew up, I was very good friends with Alright, so this takes a little bit of explaining. So
I like where this is going. This is getting interesting.
Yes. So I'm not religious. Growing up, I had a quote unquote sister. Not related to me at all. Not legally, not biologically. But she was my sister.
Okay.
And she lived with me too, which is, you know, like it's just, you know, how family relations work. Where I grew up. That's just normal. It's like, oh, like my mom's kind of dating your dad. You might as well move. So
Interesting.
they weren't married. That was the only thing going on is that they were dating. I don't even know if they're still together. Cause I don't talk to my mom anymore. But point is, she was my sister, and her family, was family friends with we'll just, you know what? I don't think you'll be able to do anything with this. We'll call them the Nelsons.
Okay.
And the Nelsons were this.
That's like the Simpsons. I can't believe you did a Simpsons reference. We got the gamer status restored a bit here.
And the Nelsons were. Here's the thing, right? One of the Nelsons was Father Mark. As in he was a man of the cloth. He was a priest, and but he was also a family friend. And the way that like relations were growing up is because he was a close family friend of my quote unquote sister, he was also my family.
Okay. This is understandable. I understand this.
Okay, so now you kind of got the picture, right? I'm not religious. He is arguably as religious as it gets. And yet there was never any like conflict between us or anything. He was fully understanding of like, oh yeah, I guess you're not religious. He never tried to like impose that stuff on me. And every New Year's we would have a big old family get together, and you know everyone would hang out. It was just nice, and that's like what redneck values are.
That's an interesting way to put it. Yeah. No, my extended family seem to repair things automatically.
Yeah, I'm reading up on chat.
Hours. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that's what growing up around my town was like. It's just I had a friend, Tommy Boy, as I called him. It was Thomas, but we called him Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy. He was also my coworker and like one of my best friends. The reason we were coworkers is because I actually got him the job.
That's funny.
But he was how I got into the car modding community, and so there are pictures of us together with like half a Jetta.
That's good.
Just like dismantled in a Burger King parking lot because that's where we worked, and like his car always had something going on with it because we were always pushing it way farther than it was supposed to. So you know, like we would just like fix the coolant line in the parking lot like after work. And that's what growing up was like, though. But I'm interested to hear your story.
It's not quite like that. It's just more of my extended family is very, very Midwestern,
right?
In a lot of ways. Like I was talking to my therapist about this today, actually. Like every one of our my relatives has like a nickname to them. Me and all my cousins, we just knew each other. Like we saw each other like every like month. There was like the family said like, oh, like we're gonna eat, we better say grace and all that stuff. Even though like I know half of us weren't even religious, we didn't even care very much. But there's this kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. Like my family's mostly all carpenters. They're very
like Jesus.
like, yeah, like that guy. But the reason why from what I can understand, is that both sides of my family came from Oklahoma. Like, when it turned into a desert for a second there, and everyone had to go, holy shit, we can't be here anymore. So all of them work with their hands. I was expected to do, like, when I went to my grandma's house, I had to like learn chores and like do just like random mass yard work and shit like that. But everyone was kind of expected just to be like, yeah, like you learn how to do this shit. You take care of things.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that mindset. But also like I like for like trips and stuff like that. Like it would always be like fishing or going out in an RV or just general stuff like that. Football, that kind of thing. So not necessarily redneck. Although a lot of them did kind of have it.
Not necessarily redneck, but very backwoods is what I'd call it. I call it backwoods culture.
Kind of that vibe. Yeah, they're sort of in that kind of scope of things. But like mechanics equal than carpenters, then why can't you take a shit in your car? Checkmate.
No, I mechanics and carpenters are friends.
Yeah. I think my family, well, one's a carpenter, one's just general contracting. A lot of them do general contracting stuff. I don't think any of them do. There's no like dedicated electricians or plumbers, I don't think.
Yeah.
But a lot of the people do contracting know how to do electrician stuff because that's relatively straightforward, it turns out.
General contracting?
Yeah, kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Just as long as they don't go into like the walls or anything like that. If they got to set up a switch or they got to do some little electronic stuff here and there, they ain't got no issue with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the way I described them. But the thing you said, like, oh yeah, they were my sister, except we just kind of knew each other. We sort of had that stuff going on.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like, there's people in my family, even to this day, I don't fully understand why I'm related to them.
Yeah.
Or how, but they're cool, and apparently they're supposed to be here, so it's fine.
Exactly.
But the family's very much like that, where it's just like, yeah, you're dating like someone that we know. Like, yeah, if you come over during like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're part of the family now.
Yeah, very much like that.
But yeah, that's what growing up with for me was like, which is very funny because I think my entire life would be very different if I obviously my life would be different if I grew up differently. But like, I think such an interesting thing is like part of why I didn't realize I was trans until so late in my life is because like I wasn't introduced to the concept of it until much later. Like I didn't even know that was a thing. There was like one trans person, and I didn't even know about them until like my senior year of high school. And it was funny because it was just like, oh yeah, redacted is they use they them pronouns. I was like, huh, all right, and everyone's just like, huh, all right, and that was just like how it worked.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you you introduce people to a concept and it turns out it's really. Hold on a minute.
Oh God. He died. He fucking died.
Someone got home. I had to say hi. No, it's really interesting when you introduce like an idea to somebody as a concept, and because it's not like a super like impositional idea, and it's just what someone's doing. Like everyone's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But once you start like putting it through ideology, then all of a sudden people start freaking out about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh yeah, they just go by they, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
it's like, oh yeah, their name isn't this anymore. This is their name. I'm like, okay.
Okay, yeah, sure, sounds cool.
Like that's literally how it was. And like even at the time, I didn't understand. I was like, oh, they're trans. I was just like, oh, they just have a different name for some reason. Like I didn't really understand it because I'm a high school like actually I think it was junior. I think it was a junior year that I heard about them because they graduated before me. They went to the same high school. And you know, it's like I didn't know what a trans was. I didn't understand the concept that they were trans. It was just something about them. And I didn't even stop to think, oh, could this be me? Which is funny because my entire life, I knew there was something a little GNC. GNC quoi, if you will.
GNC quoi?
About me. And like I could never place it. Until, you know, years later, it's like, oh wait, oh.
Yeah, somewhat of a similar vibe, but being gender fluid and doing a he they thing. Oh, this looks like it's interesting. You mentioned the spinning top. Wow, here we are. Was like a lot of my life, I'm like, I don't really get what people mean by being a man and manning up and all that stuff. Like, I don't get that. I'm just kind of here. And then, lately thinking about it more, it's like, oh, I guess I can just not
be
that.
Here. I can just be here.
I can just say like, yeah, I guess I'm kind of a man, but not really. And also depends on what I'm feeling. So
yeah,
turns out you can just say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Feels nice. Oh, Maguba.
He's pretty New York, yeah.
It's Maduga.
Maduga.
Hey, I'm flapping my mouth parts here.
That's pretty cool. Pretty scary.
Madugas.
Madugas. Best boss music? Alright. I'm listening.
Oh yeah, this is I actually don't remember the name of the actual creature. This is something that you fight a lot in Breath of the Wild too. It's kind of fun. In fact, it uses this music, but a variation of it. Oh, you grabbed his fucking tongue.
Yeah.
Well, this is just like the Sarlacc from Star Wars. Have you seen
The
Star Wars? I post on r/Jedi all the time. I don't know why I like this.
What?
Maguka. Ah!
Keeps fighting me.
He just bit you like a Venus fly trapping your little fly.
Oh, Venus fly trap.
Some kind of carnivorous creature.
Oh, how do I change lock-on targets? I don't actually know.
I don't know either. Ooh, like a heron. What a verbal analogy. What a visual picture. Not like, you know, pictures can be anything but visual, besides the point.
Not. I don't know why they got like a picture can be anything but visual. Oh, can't get me.
Oh, also a side note before I forget, my family's fucking hilarious. Everyone extended family demands comedy. We're all very good at it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I say demands comedy, but it's just more like
exists in a comedic way.
Yes, you gotta bring the fire a little bit. But there's so many bits.
Oh yeah.
That happen.
Which is why I think if I meet your family that they'll like me.
Yeah, you'd probably feel fine with my cousin and my brother.
Yeah. The vibes are there.
The way he screams is so desperate.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, my guy. Oh, holy shit, it's my tongue, dude. He's no fun.
He's flying around now. I forgot he could fly. What?
Oh yeah, it's kind of crazy though.
I'm fighting with the camera here. This fight is definitely a fight with the lock-on system more than anything.
Yes. Ba-ba-dum.
It's funny because I'll speak about this. My family is not funny to me,
Oh, really?
like at all.
Some of my family's funnier than me. I'm being honest with you.
Like my family, like I got all the queer in my family. I got all the comedy, and it's funny because I'm not sure if I think I talked about this briefly on a stream. A few months ago, I was at a wedding. And
Worm.
it was the first time I saw my cousins in many, many years.
Yeah.
I think it was like 15 years I've seen them. And so I talk to them. We get to catch up with each other. And it's very clear to all of us. It's like, oh, Majimi's the comedian.
Oh,
And they're like, oh, Majimi. They didn't say Majimi. They said, my name. I'm not gonna say that, but they're like, oh, like Majimi, like, oh, you're really funny.
They say, oh.
Yeah, exactly. They say, oh, and then, but they're like, oh, you're like really funny, like you're really entertaining. I'm like, oh, thank you, because like to me, I'm like, am I? But like they're like, no, yeah, like you're really entertaining. I'm like, oh, thank you, I guess. But it's so funny because I'm like, to me, I don't think I'm particularly funny or entertaining. People tell me I am, but like I don't see it. I'm just here saying words. Sometimes I stream those words. And there's nothing like particularly funny about them.
Imagine streaming, how cringe.
Imagine streaming. But I'm just here. And to me, I don't think much of it, but then people sometimes remind me, it's like, oh yeah, imagine be like, you're like pretty good at entertaining people. I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I started streaming in the first place. To entertain people.
This is fair, this is valid.
It's just so fun, like sometimes I often forget.
I don't remember why I started streaming, but I think it was something along the lines of my friends are like, that would be funny if you did that. I'm like, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? It would be funny, wouldn't it?
Pretty funny.
So the Forsaken Fortress is already...
Like a molting snake that
You do
casts
it.
off its dead skin. That place is so empty and quiet, one can almost hear the echo of the dead leaves falling on the cold, cracked ground.
I'll write a haiku about it, dude.
Why, what else you want? Loose along the face. When monsters are gone from the world, doesn't that make you a little happy?
Strunkly! I have troubling news.
Oh.
Ganon has not shown himself above the sea since Valu unleashed his fiery wrath upon him. It's a little salty. And what's worse, there's not a creature stirring at his base of operations in this world, the Forsaken Fortress. I cannot imagine how it is possible, and I cannot shake this foreboding feeling I have about the princess, Zelda.
Zelda?
Strunkly, you must search for all of the Triforce shards so that we can head back to Hyrule without delay.
I forgot about the Triforce.
Yeah, this is a bit of a treasure hunt.
Yeah, this is a bit of a treasure hunt.
And we could speed through each and every one of them, or we can just go island to island, maybe getting a little diverted in the side quest and having a good time.
Yeah. What does everyone want? I'm down for
I'll tell you
either.
what though, I gotta piss, so I'll be back.
All right, chat. What do you want? It's up to you. Would you like us to meander along, or do you want us to try to speed through this? I am down for either. It shows I'm sitting very low in my chair. I don't know if my camera can even still see me. Take the detours and meet the fucked up locals. Alright. Where to first? And interpret it? I don't want to interpret things. It's a fucking map. I mean, interpret it. It's pictures. It's pictures on a page. I don't know, maybe ocean charts are a little harder. North, east, west, and south. And sometimes why. That's a, double-layered joke for those who didn't get it. Because the y coordinate is often height. But it's also a vowel. Sometimes. What the fuck are you? There's literally pictures on the paper. George, you missed a top tier joke.
Okay, I'm back.
Which, when I say top tier joke, is really bad. I pulled up the Triforce chart that we have. And it's like,
Yeah.
you can't fucking look at this until someone interprets it in chat, or talk about, like, what do you mean interpret it? It's a map. And, you know, we said, there's northeast, south, there's northeast, west, and south, and sometimes why.
So true.
Mhm.
There must be like a little guy somewhere that's really
Good
big
at
about
maps.
maps.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Probably a little freak somewhere that can do that.
I wonder who.
Mm.
If only I knew somebody who's really into maps and was a recurring character in Zelda games. That
That likes maps.
That just really likes maps. It's this whole thing.
Yeah.
Shame.
Shame. Well, we don't know him.
Yeah. So sad.
How the cookie crumbles some days, you know?
It'd be cool to learn how to, make maps.
You just draw. I don't know. Make shit up.
Make shit
Be
up?
accurate. Yeah, like they don't have to be accurate, just have fun.
To be a cartographer. My thing is, I love picking up weird skills. Like, I just love picking up weird skills so much.
Yeah, I picked up a lot of weird skills in college.
College is a great time to pick up weird skills.
Like, for instance, programming.
That is a weird skill. I need to get better.
Yeah. They said it might help me get a job, but I think in order to get a job, you need to, like, just be really good at selling yourself.
Yeah.
I'm convinced. I can lie on a resume, for God's sakes. Like, I don't need to know how to code.
Yeah,
He doesn't like being told where to go.
You can't tell me where to go. Come on. Come on.
Habs, I think you just described flat earthers. I like these towers. I wonder what they were used for back in their day.
Yeah. I don't know.
Very cool.
Probably. There's a fucking hole here.
Oh, they're used for having holes in them. That's so handy. It's like perfect for Link. He really just loves going down into holes in the ground.
Oh, absolutely. It's a good pastime.
Yeah.
What? What the fuck is this?
Hole. Ooh. I like their faces. See him face.
I do see him face.
This is Black Cat. See him face.
See him face.
And I'm not dead. Good luck.
I love that video.
I know, it's so good. Oh.
My cat ear headphones are slipping. Chin up, Queen. Your cat ears are.
These guys have the like perfect energy of a Discord moderator asking you to please put your cat picture in the pets channel and not memes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, don't, like, I feel like an overruly Discord mod feels exactly like being attacked by these statues.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just being spiked into a wall.
Yeah, you just walk into the room and there's two of them and they're pissed. Like,
Yeah. I'm getting stuck on level geometry.
Excuse me, kitten, but you haven't DM'd Daddy today.
Ah.
I'm getting very angry.
Sorry, Daddy.
that was like the worst thing you could have done to follow up Gilbert Godfrey.
I know. Because it dealt such bad psychic damage to me. I'm like, alright, I have to counter this. I have to counter parry.
Oh, that's bad. Wish I could give people yellow cards outside of football matches looking MF. So true. They show up to the McDonald's on the weekends in like cargo shorts and polos with the wraparound glasses behind their heads, and they get really mad at the service. For no reason, mind you, because it's crowded. And my food's taking too long. Why is it taking so long? It's crowded, sir. They can't say it.
That guy just went through the level. But yeah, I just like I heard that sentence and like I winced. I was like, and then I'm like, wait, that's not who I am. I have to counter parry.
I can't believe Gilbert Godfrey died. I didn't even think he was that old.
Yeah, I was very bummed about that. It was very sad.
He was looking at you, Gilby.
You posted a picture of a cat in the meme channel. Move it over to pets, or I might have to time you out.
Rip the legend. Honestly.
That anime pic was epic. 02 is my waifu.
Don't do him a disservice like that.
That's so true.
To my knowledge, Gilbert Godfrey was pretty based in his life.
He read a lot of funny shit though. Like,
yeah,
he would, if you
funny.
paid him to do that on Cameo, he'd do it.
Yeah, he's funny.
I love how she used her feet to cut a ham.
That's where we're going with the stream, huh? That is
Hell yeah.
that's the stream today. I don't remember where we started or how we got here, but here we are.
I don't know. At some point, we were talking about. This is just. I just like these streams. These are fun.
They're fun, yeah. We do this because they're fun.
We're at the part of the stream where it's just like, how much psychic damage can I deal to chat and Majomi?
Exactly. Because it's funny because 2 hours is about like where I start to like get diminishing returns on energy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be ending up streaming here in a little bit, but it's very funny because around the 2 hour mark, it's just like that's when I'm most vulnerable.
Well, I'm trying to learn lately how to second wind.
Yeah.
And what I notice is usually at about hour 2, I take a dip, so I have to kind of bring it back by being deranged, and it kind of works.
It does work. It does work. But you know, our Wind Waker streams are usually only 2 hours, so I don't have to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're here anyway, so
Yes.
I'm gonna torture you.
Oh, absolutely. I don't blame you. In fact, I expect it of you.
Holy epic Among Us Babies Fortnite Ariana Grande dance. Is that a Pepe NFT? How epic! Can I be your Discord kitten?
No. No. Sorry, Gilbert.
DM you every day with epic feet pics.
Thank you, Gilbert. I appreciate that. Just what I wanted, really.
That's, I think, the celebrity impression I can
You're
do
very
with
good
the
at it.
most accuracy.
You're very good at it.
I'm very fortunate that I'm in his range.
Yeah.
Just put it that way.
I don't know. I don't even know if I have anything like that. I can do Toad, but that's about it.
That's you like basically choking on a chicken bone,
Yeah.
which is what Toad sounds like. So I mean, that's all.
Yeah.
You'll find it one day. One day
Yeah.
you'll just hear some motherfucker and be like, "Wait a minute,
I can do that.
I can do that one."
I can do that. I don't watch enough celebrity content though.
I mean, I don't fucking either.
Yeah.
Jafar!
Oh, fuck! We got a Triforce shard.
Oh yeah, you didn't even try to find that one, did you?
Nope.
This is what I'm talking about. You'll just explore and you'll find them sometime.
Yeah, you just get them.
What if he, instead of
all the money.
that, he held up like a little character from like you know, like Psychic Pebbles, like a lot of the fucked up ones with the noses.
Yeah.
Like it was just, I don't know what his name is from fucking Smiling Friends, the yellow guy,
I don't know. What if? What if?
Desmond or whatever.
What if?
Desmond is. Yeah.
I am gonna wrap the stream here though, because I'm tired, and also there's some stuff I need to talk to Gord about off stream.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, nothing serious, just like planning for next week.
Oh,
And
I
I
thought I
did-
was in trouble.
No,
for a
I
second,
didn't
like,
want to like plan with everyone here.
I know I got a C on my math test, but I didn't think I needed talking to. Good God. I need
You're
to talk
in
to
big
Gord
trouble.
after stream.
See
He
me,
hasn't
see
been,
me
he
after
hasn't
class.
been DMing me.
See
he
me
hasn't been
after
sending
class,
me-
Discord kitten.
This is just like Persona 5. See me after class.
It's just like I deserve that
I'm
one.
giving you an official warning.
All right,
Posted a memes in the NFT disgusting
let's
channel.
find
This is
someone
very
to
serious.
raid. Let us find someone to raid. Let's see. Got quite a few people on actually.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, there's Digitaro Majomi. That might be
Yeah.
a good raid target. I don't know.
We've got Jolene's on.
Jolina's on?
Jolene's on.
Jolina's on?
There are no. I don't think there's any VTubers playing Wind Waker. So we'll raid Jolene. Jolene.
Love Jolene. In this
yeah.
house, we love Jolene.
In this channel, we love Jolene.
Love Jolene.
Let me start the raid. Raid Jolene Oren. But yes, thank you everyone who stopped by.
Yeah.
We always have fun with this. We love Wind Waker Wednesday. I feel like we're starting to get close to the end of this. So we'll see. Maybe something will replace the stuff on Wednesdays. We'll see.
We got another stream or two left with this,
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
Alright. I see you guys Friday when I play New Vegas for the first time ever.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
Raid has been raided.
I ride